Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gillesmansillon. I thought I'd come and continue to discuss those process for this great process of internal connection, this ascension, the spiritual path, is the promise of finding the freedom, the liberation, the true love at the end of the journey, at the end of no matter what we go through, we have this promise of finding this freedom, this ascension, this salvation, and also to find our true love, to find this part of ourselves that we separated ourselves from when we came down into incarnation, but at the end of the journey we'll be completely whole. The idea of separate identity is very useful in this world, but it does not exist. We are not separate entities. We are all one. There is only one life that is growing and evolving, and yet we are encapsulated within the illusion of individuality, and so which will continue to keep our individuality eternally. But as we grow, this individuality will be aware of the connection to all life and all beings and all things. Yet in this world, there is a deep contrast. Between different people, different life, different energies. And so it is we're looking for to go inside of us, to remove the layers of conditioning in order to find this inner castle, the castle of the heart in the back of our head. We have this very powerful, there's all kinds of activation within our DNA and chakra systems and physical body that are being upgraded each and every day. And the closer we get to the castle, the closer the ego will fight to keep us away. But because it fears that it will lose its sense of identity, it will lose its power, yet there is really nothing to fear in losing the ego. For the soul knows, although the soul knows, but it does not reveal all those things that it knows. From the soul and spirit perspective, they see all of the origins, the causes, the past, and it sees all of the destiny, everything that will be happening. For us, we're kind of locked within this time cell where we are always assessing what's going on within the now, yet the now is always changing. As soon as we say it is now, it is already in the past. So it is a challenge. We do want to be very attuned to what we receive from spirit, for each moment to be guided and to move with faith and trust in the past, and it is important to remain in trust and to follow as much as possible the inner guidance. Sometimes the challenges seems to be very difficult challenges. I wanted to thank you, by the way, for yesterday. I was outside and it was cold and windy and raining, and so I had a little bit of money in my pocket, so I went into a hotel. And because of your donation, I thank you very much. Very soon, everything's going to be completely and will be free financially, so it's going to be really nice. For now, I really appreciate everybody that is able to lend a hand, and also for your like, for your sharing, for your commenting, as well as to maintain this frequency of light, to be true to yourself, to hold on to that frequency, to hold on to that path, that guidance, that heart call, that we've all received this call from the heart, and it is just a matter of continuing to follow it. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on the universe. For no matter how hard things may seem, it is only temporary. And so I'm going to pull some cards for the situation is a never-ending story. It's a never-ending story. The card is basically saying that there is no need to move into drama, to let go of the drama, let go of all the political stage of the need for these great grand events. They will be happening, but what we need to take care of is your own well-being, your sense of joy, your peace, your sense of creativity, your sense of sharing, your appreciation of life. For those things are far more important than moving into this dualistic energetic matrix where there is like always opposition and war and conflict, and all of this will dissolve in time. So just pay attention to yourself and try not to judge any other side. Try to stay neutral. What comes across the situation is the respect of the rules. Here it is like 3 elephants. They're following the rules. It's about following human laws, but also divine laws as much as possible. To be aligned with the law of one. For sometimes it's within the law, if there is only one aspect that is not aligned with the law, it is not aligned. And so at the beginning there is like tons of aspects that are not aligned, and slowly we're moving closer, and then sometimes we move to the right or the left of the law. But to be within the law of one is very powerful, for the truth shall set you free. as my friend the Christ said, here we have then in our conscious mind that will unfold before us is breathing, simple act of breathing, breathing more consciously, breathing deeply, breathing, connecting to our breath is to bring about some light energy inside of our heart, inside of our body. In our distant past is happy, the subconscious. It is about seeing that everything is perfect, no matter how imperfect it may seem. There is true perfection within all things, for all things have a message. Every experience is teaching us something, although we do not understand it always. Where we are now is faithful heart. It's about being truthful, being faithful, being ready for something, for very powerful connection and communion that will last a very long time. So we have to be true to that, to whatever feelings we have, intuition, to follow that. The deeper a feeling goes, the more real it is for us. Where we're coming in the near future is approaching the precipice. It's about understanding that we're going to need to make some decisions. Decisions will be made and everything will be fine. This is really my own personal idea about that right now. Our strengths within the situation, what we are represented by, is going far. It is about being teaming up with spirit and being ready for a long journey. And even when we end a journey, there is a new beginning that starts a new journey. For we want to move into ever increasing level of grace, ease, flow, abundance, love, joy. What comes to us from the outside world is chaos and conflict. For all the darkness of this matrix, there's been some monstrosity that's been going on this planet for millenniums, and now everything is resurfacing, and all the darkness is coming up through all of us. For there is no separation. We are not separated. Very soon we'll be able to hear the mind and to know all things around us and everything that. So it's about allowing this to be transmuted and not to give in to this dualistic perspective that comes from the outside world. What we feel in our hopes and fear is the tribe, for we need to connect to our soul tribe, to our soul family, and for most of us the soul groups will come spread out around the world. We're not connected to our tribe, and for except like very strong, maybe some strong family ties sometimes, or friendship that are very close. For that, those things are already there, but there will be more connection on that level. For me, for instance, my mother, I had a very strong soul connection to my mother. And I have many friends with whom I have strong soul connection. But we all have this frequency. We need to seek out those who are thinking like us, who are feeling like us, who have the same dreams, desires, objectives, rather than conflicting with people that are completely outside of our, that are completely in a different path right now. And the outcome is here and now. It's about being here and now, accepting here and now, being enjoying here and now, knowing that being here and now, there is always a doorway, always a portal before us that will open up to what we need, and sometimes life can be really harsh in wanting to teach us what we need to learn, but it is not. It is just that the soul as an agenda is to bring us to the enlightenment and self-empowerment, and for that he will do anything to get us there. Huh? So it's about allowing more than acting. It's about allowing, coming into alignment, and allowing things to come and flow into our life as much as possible. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I haven't really thought of a song today, but. Hopefully it will be a good day. For every day we have to prepare, to plan for miracles and magic and wonderful things to happen, for we do not know what can come into our life. It's about availing ourselves to all kinds of new possibility. So I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.